Addie Bear and I are going to finish off the rest of the videos. Amy and Ava went to a music concert, and this is you knocked your tooth out?
No.
Yeah, you got your tooth out.
No, I did this.
You pulled it out? Oh my god. That's crazy.
It is twist pull.
All right, we're going to do the videos. Aged horses we're going to, right on the bottom of the list. Drebin, James told me he trained him in 2.6 the other day. Said the horse trained very well. They're probably going to go back in 2.1 or 2.2, I suspect, next week. But James was happy with him. Now, I just wanted to get a... Okay, you, sit down in your butt. I just wanted to get a clear view of how he was doing, how he was operating. Not just he's going in 2.5, 2.6, because of course he can. Or it's going to mark, what, 54, 55, 53? I don't know. But how is he doing it, right? Does he seem strong? Is he doing his work well? James was happy with him. Now, I'm over there next Friday. I may tell them that I will go. I may tell them that I will go with that horse next Friday. What's wrong, honey?
Can I get outside and go in the house?
No, you're going to stay here with me.
No!
Yes, for right now you are.
No! Please give me
Adeline Hope McDonald. Shush for a second. Who are you at here? Drebin, and then Tenacious Hanover's jogging well. Honestly, he was on his hind legs, striking and acting up. I said, the horse is going to hurt himself if we don't get him out. We just started walking him and then jogging him, and now he's been jogging for over a week. I have to check the vet report. I don't know. This was one of those, we're going to have to deal with what we see, not necessarily with what the vet writes down. Says, okay, at 3 months, at 1 month, at 2 months, at 3 months, at 4 months, the leg looks good. His stitches were out 3 weeks ago. He's feeling good. He is going to wreck something, hopefully not himself in the barn, and he looks great on the track. So Tenacious Hanover is back jogging right now. Time Is on My Side raced good on Friday. I was happy with the way the horse raced. I knew short field, some speed inside of me, and Time just doesn't get off the gate as well as you'd like sometimes. 26 flat was more than enough to put him in a bad spot. Luckily, I was able to backpedal into the 4-hole, and he raced well to be third. Winter Soldier's been racing good. He's going to race on Tuesday at Northfield Park. I get a big week of traveling ahead of me. Would you? No, we're going to order supper. Don't eat that. Agent Black was a little bit sick last week, and coming from the southern hemisphere, this was his first bout of sickness. I just didn't want to play around with it. Left him alone, put him on antibiotics. You know, we watched his temperature. He didn't move. He stayed like 3 days in the stall. He does have a curb right hind. So all of this may actually bode well. He's going to get sick. A lot of the horses did in the barn area, in the state, in the world. When you have the babies moving around, it's almost like the kids going back to school. There is going to be a certain amount of sickness that you have to assume is going to happen. So with respect to Agent Black, I would suspect next week Dr. Lattès is going to come in to castrate some horses, and while he's there, we will get Agent Black's curb cryoed. By the time that curb cools down, he will be 100% healthy and much better for it. So that is the plan with Agent Black. It's more of a note, I guess, for Daniel. Where are we at now? Save America is in Ontario, almost ready to start going in the pool. I know there was some arthritis in his ankle, and Dr. Grosenbacher had called me about it. It was expected. So we're going to see how he is. He's going to start hand walking and then be in the pool sooner than later. Spitfire Overseas will race this week. I was hoping to get him in Corbin, but we did not. I had a good conversation actually with the race secretary, and I was hopeful, and he was optimistic that they could open a class up for him next week. Even if we could get him in Thursday at the Meadows, tighten him up real good, and then have him entered Tuesday. I don't know if that's even a possibility. I have zero interest in racing him over his head just to get him raced at the Meadows. So if we have to wait a couple extra days and roll the dice on an entry for Corbin, then that's exactly what we're going to do. But that's kind of a fluid situation right now. I talked about Ontario, I talked about Corbin, talked about the Meadows, but still just have to get the horse racing. Ontario was a little bit difficult because we just put him on Lasix. There's a 14-day rule there, and although he was put on Lasix in Pennsylvania, that's a slippery slope. So I didn't want to try and enter the horse inside of the 14-day rule in Ontario. That excluded Ontario. So we're looking at, I would say, the Meadows in the proper class first. If we can't get him in there, fine. Do not enter him. We'll race him. We'll roll the dice on Corbin. If we can't get him in at Corbin, then what we'll do is probably school the horse and take him over to Ontario. That would be the trajectory right now for Spitfire Overseas, I believe. Greatest Ending is racing tomorrow night, in a little tougher, but still racing, coming off a couple of real good trips. We'll see how he races tomorrow. JK Victory, race grade his last two, was a winner yesterday and is in the sale on Monday. May I help you?
Now can I get out?
No, you are under house arrest for a moment.
No!
Hey. Shh, just be good for another few minutes, please. So JK Victory is going to be in the sale on Monday. Looks Like Money raced very good again. Tyler Angus drove him great this week. All the horses raced well. My only complaint about this week...
Over there.
Where?
There's right there.
I don't see them.
No, wait there!
Where?
Wait there!
Oh no, that's the neighbors beside them. Addie's looking to go play with the neighbors.
No, wait there.
We don't get a lot of time to interact with the children in the neighborhood. So, Addie, what are you asking? Okay, just let me finish this list and then we'll do it, right? So, it Looks Like Money raced great. Neptune raced great. My only complaint this week, the horses were entered a little bit. They took a liberty with us this week. Entered some horses
I'm way outside.
No, you were sitting right there. If you go outside, then you're going back in the house. And behave. Just wait a minute for me, please. So, I was a little young lady.
I'm going to
Close it now. Behave, please. A couple of our horses were on a little high this week. I wasn't very pleased about it. So between bad posts and tough classes, it was tough sledding this week. But JK Victory, a winner. Looks Like Money raced great. Neptune raced great, and hopefully Rock Shining Star races good tomorrow evening for Ronnie Wren. He's going to drive the horse in race 2 because I have to go to Cumberland Run in Corbin tomorrow for early part of the card, and then make my way back to that's 12 hours round trip of driving before I get to close out the end of the card tomorrow at Northfield Park. Crap, what do we got here? 3 Point Blue Chip was also eligible this week. This is, of all our horses, this is one of the more troubling ones right now. We just can't get him in properly, regular, consistent racing, and it is becoming a real problem for me. Trosa is going to race tonight later in the card in Ontario. We'll see how he races. Yo Mister, he made his way to Northfield. I want to get Dr. Latessa to look at him. A few little things bothering him. He was loading a lot of weight behind. His back was really sore. Left hind ankle is bothering him. Nothing serious, but Doc wanted to take a look at him and do some work on him this week, and then he'll likely make his way down south. He's got like $12,000 made last 4 or 5, which really puts him in the open at the Meadows. And I don't really want to race him at Northfield Park, so he's probably just going to head right back down.
List.
Yep, he's probably just going to head right back down.
How many more?
$1 million.
How many more?
Shh. So Yo Mister will likely be back in this week in Dayton. So with that, I'm going to let you go. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. I'm going to, before I strangle Addie, I'm going to, are they still over there?
Yeah.
I'm going to let Addie go over and meet the neighbors. I will talk to you soon. Take care.